Before I start posting my writings on YouTube, I'd like to make my position on Israel entirely unambiguous. Israel is a genocidal settler colony built on a fascist ideology, and it must be dealt with like any other fascist society. The Zionist entity must be completely dismantled. Every centimeter of stolen land must be returned to the Palestinian and Syrian people, and a fully fledged state of Palestine recognized in its stead. Every settler that is currently, or has previously served in the Israeli Defense Force, must be tried and charged for their involvement in the decades-long oppression, and when applicable, this ongoing genocide. Every Israeli, whether found guilty or not, must be re-educated, such that no trace of their fascist ideology remains. There must also be a large-scale trial for those who have aided the Zionist entity internationally. Every government figure who has expressed support for Israel, every journalist that has written genocide apologetics for Israel, the owners of companies that have made or distributed weapons to Israel, anyone that has at any point in the last 76 years directly aided the Zionist entity in their settler colonial expansion must be put on trial for crimes against humanity. I do not condemn armed resistance against the Zionist entity, and I reserve no sympathy for the Israelis that died on October 7th. History has made it abundantly clear that the dismantlement of the Zionist entity, and in turn the liberation of the Palestinian people, cannot happen peacefully. At the very core of Zionism is a never-ending lust for war, expansion, and death, and unless challenged by a military force, whether Palestinian or otherwise, they will continue to exhaust every means that they have to satisfy that lust. As for the attendees of the Nova Music Festival, even if I were to ignore that they were ideological fascists, that they were or are members of a settler colony's military, that they were in a town that exists for the express purpose of justifying genocide, or that most of them were killed by Israel itself, I cannot, as a human, feel bad for the people who had the gall to attend a rave 5 kilometers away from a concentration camp. They are surely dancing in hell. The people of Palestine will return to their homes. They will stand on the shore of the Mediterranean and swim in the Jordan River without the fear of being killed. They'll finally have the opportunity to grieve their loved ones properly. Their olive trees will grow unimpeded, and beneath them their descendants will sit in the shade without ever having to know the violence endured to plant them.